so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning on the Leadership Cocktail for Sherry Zhao and Tammy Fung. So Sherry Zhao and Tammy Fung are business partners, so they own an actual Opulence account together. They're LD3s, and they are Opulence Global's first female millionaires. And there's so much more than that. So Sherry and Tammy launched their business in November of 2007, and they quickly rose to prominence as top leaders in the company. If for any of you who have met and experienced Tammy and Sherry, you will understand how they were able to do that. These women are absolute powerhouses. Over the last 16 years, they have received many, many accolades, and I'm just going to name a few. So in 2009, they won the President's Cup. That is the highest honor that comes directly from the CEO. So they were the 2009 President's Cup winners. In 2011, they won an Elite Leadership Award. And in 2012, they were the top income earner for the USA. So like I said, that's just to name a few of their accomplishments. Sherry and Tammy are always available to support their team, like in the best way possible. They give the best business advice. They also give the best people management advice, because these two ladies, they're so much fun, but they're very serious about their business, and they lead with their heart. You can trust whatever advice you get from Tammy and Sherry. It is going to help you move your business forward. And I can say that, I can attest to that myself. So when I say that we are blessed, I mean it. Like, we are really, truly blessed to have these two superstar young women as our upline. And me personally, I'm honored to be here today to host them. So with that, we're going to jump right in. First, I want to say hello to Apinya from Thailand. Hi, Apinya. Nice to have you on our call today. So Sherry's having, not Sherry, Tammy is having a few issues with her video, so she's not going to be able to join us on video today. So we're going to jump right in. The first question I have for you ladies is, how did you guys meet and end up as business partners?
Well, thank you, Karen, for your wonderful hosting, and thank you for putting these questions together for us, and the pictures and videos. It certainly bring back memories. We talk about 20 plus years. Like Tammy and I, actually, we met through a Canadian government sponsored program.
Sorry,
Sorry,
one sec, Sherry. Sorry, I forgot to open up the show. So sorry, just one quick pause.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Karen, you took your time to put this slideshow together for us. I know.
Yeah.
So it's such a wonderful, such a beautiful slideshow.
Yeah, it's very beautiful slideshow. So you have to watch it.
Really, yeah. I got excited from
so, but in the meantime, while you're opening, let me talk about my 20 plus years how I met with Tammy, because that is a very long time ago, and I see if I remember everything, but so it was a Canadian government sponsored co-op program that we can we hired to work for a magazine company to be the sales person for that magazine company, and we were able to actually work in Canada for 3 months, and then work in China for 3 months. And we took that because that option, and because Tammy and I, we both love travel, but back then we just graduated from university, and we couldn't afford to travel just like that ourselves. 3 months spending in China, but so we got this opportunity saying from this government sponsored program, and we just went, and that's how I get to know her. She's very fun, and she's very trustworthy, and someone, and she's very good at managing her money. And so I learned a lot from Tammy. So that's how we got started, how we met, and then well, after we came back to Canada, because I discovered a lot of opportunities doing because I learned about the passive income and residual income when I was back in university, and I want something like that. I want opportunities like that. So somehow, when that's a law of attraction. So when you open your mind, you got a lot of opportunity come your way. So there are many opportunities approach me in terms of MLM, network marketing.
Excellent.
And
Sherry,
I was
sorry,
Can you
Sherry,
hear
can you see the screen?
Yes.
I can see the
Okay.
screen, yes.
Oh, baby Tammy and baby Sherry up on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It
Continue.
was just
Sorry, I didn't-
yesterday. It was just yesterday. It
It
feels
feels
like
like
just
it was
yesterday.
yesterday, but you
My
got here
hairstyle is still
quickly.
the same.
Sherry, you were leading us into the next question, which is what exactly drew you to the MLM industry?
Right. So I love the social aspect to begin with, because you got to meet a lot of amazing people, and also the mentorship and the personal development. I learned that we must have personal development if you are in this industry, in the network marketing industry. And the best part, of course, is the residual income. And once you work in the business, and then once you have a team, you can leverage other people's effort. So remember, in our survey, we have that Paul Getty's saying, you rather have instead of you putting your 100% of your own effort, you'd rather have 1% of 100 people's effort. So basically, you're leveraging other people's effort and to earn the residual income in your empire. So that's how I attracted to the network marketing business. And then I encountered numerous opportunities, and I include Tammy and include Chris for all of them.
So you guys have been traveling as a team. Hey, Sherry, can you explain what we're looking at in this, or Tammy, in this picture here? It looks like a Mercedes and a BMW.
Yeah, this is, I think, 2 years or 1 year later after we joined Global Wealth
No,
Trade.
then 3 years. We have the date here. Two and a half years later.
2.5 years later, Sherry changed from her 1989 Corolla to this Mercedes, and then I was driving a Hyundai, and then I changed to my BMW because of this business.
Excellent.
And of course, my beautiful dog right here, her
Bobo.
name is Bobo. Everybody knows Bobo.
You can talk about your doggy party later.
Yeah.
All right. So as it is in 2007, this is when your Opulence adventure really began. Can you tell us, what was it about Opulence that made you decide to launch? And the second part of the question is, what ideas or like negative thoughts popped into your head that might have stopped you, and why didn't they stop you?
For Sherry, it's definitely the compensation plan. And also, she loved the atmosphere in the office that our SVP created. So that's made a really, really nice office that is really homey, and it's like it's very it attracts people. People love to spend time there and listen to you. It's the office, I think, and the compensation plan. And for me, it is it's the office being in Richmond Hill as well, because it's so close to home. It's not another company from another country, because a lot of companies are not in Canada. And then we can work closely with our CEO and our SVP and our upline Renee, and obviously with our team as well. We can use the office from morning till midnight, and it's free for us to use. But at that time, this is very, very important because purchasing online is not common yet. The website is not mature. Our website is is funny. We don't have any Zoom to do presentations. That's 20 years ago, right? And then we
Right.
don't have any tools. But now everything can be done online. The training, social media's template, and many more can be downloaded at the back office, and it's just a click away. And about the negative things that has stopped us, I guess I didn't like fashion at all. Anyone who knows me, who've met me, know that I dress really, really casually, let alone fashion jewelry. If I have the money, I would like to have more priorities than spending on fashion products. So, yeah, is there a picture there? So I can't really get past the idea that I have to be wearing those stuff, and I can't convince myself. If I can't convince myself, it's hard for me to convince other people to do that. But how did I get past them is Ramin always Ramin spent a lot of time that night for closing us. So we actually left at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 a.m. because we asked so many questions, and he's tried to let us know he already started coaching us. So I remember that night he was like coaching us so much, and he's already our mentor from day one. He always said that McDonald's owner doesn't have to like hamburgers or eat it every day to have this successful franchise. It's just the business model that is duplicatable, and it's the business model that is so successful, and people like it. People actually spend more money in what they want than what they need.
Yes, this is so, so true. And you know, your mentorship by Ramin and Sanaz really, I feel like it really flows through when you're mentoring people in your team, because I say this all the time. You guys are so serious about your business, and you give really excellent, usable tools and business ideas, but you bring some joy to the process. So I feel like their mentorship, like the rest of us have gotten the benefit of it through you, Tammy and Sherry.
Thank you.
So
It's not just me and Sherry. It's a teamwork, right? Joy,
yeah,
it's just like a hand. You can't clap by one hand. It's both hands. That is the team also having a lot of fun, and then we have a lot of fun. So we work really well together and created the atmosphere naturally, and that's why it would grow so much. That is
yeah,
very important. Yes.
yeah, exactly. And that really leads me into the next question that I have for you guys. You know, we're talking about the fact that you're so lucky to have been mentored by both Ramin and Sanaz. What would you say is your top advice that they gave you? What was the top advice that you got from them?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. I guess a business cycle has high and lows. During our years, we had really, really high time and really, really low time. We felt very upset and betrayed after working day in, day out with people, and then they suddenly all disappeared. But it's in the reality because reality people come, some go, some stay, and some grow. So it just don't just look at that moment because they will come. It will grow much better if you did not give up. The high will be higher than the last one. So for me, something happened in my life for the past few years. So I took a pause, and then what I found out is I never gave up. But I took a pause. So if you did not give up, the high will be higher than the last one, and it's okay to take a pause. Things happens in life, and that's okay. As long as you pay for your IA, your every month, and then your business is still here, your position is still here, your volume is still here, your money is still here, your residual income was still here, and when you're ready, just come back and start again and work with people. I have many people who dropped out. At that time, they're not aware of this, and then they did not pay their IA. And then we have all these beautiful products, all these FOL and all these different products, and they wanted to come back because they think it is a real good product. And then also the upcoming products, they are still on the newsletter. They get the newsletter from Opulence that what kind of products were coming up in the future, right? So they wanted to come back, but they said, oh, but I never paid for my thing, my IA. Now they don't. They're very regretted because they don't have an active account, and then if they want to go back to business, they have to start all over again. They don't have the volume, so that is very important as well. Another thing is to reset and refresh.
Yes.
If you don't know where you are right now, and you don't know where to start, whether you're brand new or you've been in the business for a long time, sit back, rethink why you started the business. Why? Your why is very important. If it is still what you want to do, if the ultimate goal has not changed, your why has not changed, just press the reset button. No matter where you are, just press the reset button. Start from ground zero. Learn from those who is doing it really well right now. Duplicate what they do. They are always willing to help you. They are always willing to share their success and their wisdom and everything. Everyone here works together as a team. We're all building one company, so everyone is very helpful to try to teach you. They will do that, and then and if you don't have a list of people, or you don't have a lot of contacts, your warm market, go out and meet people. If you're shy, if you don't know how to go out and meet, like not everyone is like Miriam, who talks to everybody who breathes, right? So she's doing a great job. Like like Maria, she talks to everybody who breathes. So they're doing a really great job. But some people, they're a little bit more shy and they don't know where to start. Go start by going to a market, go to some events where people come to you. You have a booth there, so they see you, they will come and look at your flyers, look at your products. Then you can start, hey, hi, and then introduce yourself and start by doing that. After all, doing a market or trade show or events, after all, those for all those who don't know, our whole company's birth started from someone who did a trade show, who met someone who asked Renee to come and see the business. And then a few of our current leaders here, like Mavis, Maria, they all started off from the trade show. And it actually proved how it works. It works really well.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that I just wanted to add to that is in terms of mentorship, I feel like Opulence has done an excellent job in systemizing mentorship, because we have like the next your next 30 days training, that's in our back office. So in terms of like doing a reset and refresh, you can even just go and check your back office and look at the various documentation that we have back there that will help you do just that. Like the next 30 days is an excellent document for you to refer to if you want to do a reset and refresh. Sherry, do you have anything that you'd like to add to that?
I think Tammy absolutely correct on those parts, and I like to add when you first start a business, you must be very persistent and consistent building it, especially for the first 5 years minimum. And for that you can once you build up your empire, and then you can maybe relax a little bit, but work hard, play hard, persistent, consistent, and other main things that we were learning from our CEO and Ramin and SVP Sanat since beginning of the time when we joined the business.
Yes, that is excellent advice, and it is consistent, right? Like this has been the messaging from the beginning from all of our leaders, right?
Yeah.
So,
and to add to Tammy's talk earlier, I really missed Toronto office. Personally, after I left Toronto, that's the part that I missed the most. So if you guys are in Toronto, in Ottawa, you have a place to utilize, go to the office on Tuesday night tour in Ottawa, go to the office, go to the tour on a Wednesday night. This is the place that's already there for you. So you don't have to go rent one. You don't have to go do you can do online, but the face-to-face it's also still the core of our business.
Yes, I remember back in the day they used to have offices there. I'm not sure if they're still there because I'm not in Toronto anymore, but where you
In
where
the
you could
office.
bring your prospects to have your meeting with them and walk them through the office, give them
Oh yeah,
through
absolutely.
the showroom. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that's
The
definitely
beautiful
one.
showroom that Sanaz built for us. So
Mhm.
utilize it if you're in Toronto. If you don't, you're missing something.
Yes, yes. So now I just want to talk a little bit about your accomplishments. So Tammy and Sherry are actually, like I said before, they are Opulence's first female millionaires. And they were recipients of the President's Cup Award in 2009. And that's just 2 short years after starting. They were the top income earner for the US. They've been on multiple LD2 cruises as well as the exotic vacation. This picture of everybody jumping on the beach is actually this is their exotic vacation. Would you two ladies care to share a little bit about that exotic vacation?
For some reason, actually, Tammy didn't go on that one. I was there.
Oh,
The
okay.
one I was there with my pregnant baby. So the one that in white outfit, and I was actually, I have a big tummy because my baby was in my tummy for like when she was like 5 months, was
Uh,
4 months, something like that. So yeah, was I remember that vacation was really, really like it was a 6-star resort called Paradises in Mexico, and it's all inclusive. We had so much fun. The room to myself is like huge. I couldn't remember like why I didn't take as many pictures as I wanted to. But yeah, there was so and we had we went to a lot of excursions, and one of the excursion I remember, you do zip lining across the alligators and tigers, whatever. I really want to do that one, but because I was pregnant with my baby, and
yeah.
I went all the way to the top, and they stopped me. And Sanaz was screaming over and almost crying and meet me at the end at the end, and she was, oh my gosh. I said I really wanted to go, and she didn't want to go, but she was pushed to go because she's the VP. She had SVP. She has to go. She had to go through that zip line. I really want to go, but they didn't allow me because I was pregnant. So
Yeah, of course.
so I
Thank
remember
God.
so many stories like that during our vacation time, the trip. So
That
yeah.
that sounds so exciting. I'm so glad that someone had the sense to stop you from going ziplining. Geez, thank goodness. Or else maybe Bean Bean wouldn't even be here today. Come on.
No, she'll not gonna be the Hawaiian baby. She'll be a
Yeah.
Mexican baby.
Oh gosh, that's so funny. So, this leads me into my next question, just about like learning how to be your best self. So, do you think, Sherry and Tammy, do you guys think it's possible to achieve everything that you have achieved without doing personal development work?
Well,
Well, personal development is always the key to success in our industry. We're very lucky that we have Rabin as our personal mentor. So he always say that if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So the reason we got into this field is because we read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki. And then he always talked about the passive income and why to become a business owner, not an employee, and how you use the money to invest, become an investor and invest more businesses so that you can make more passive income. So our ultimate goal is to use so our ultimate goal is to be financially free, right? So those are something that we know from the personal development side. And then a lot of people who read this book or who plays his cash flow game knows about this as well. And then we also attended Tony Robbins seminar. The one that is really, really, really good that changed our life is T. Harv Eker's Millionaire Mind Intensive. And we highly recommend people to attend this. A Millionaire Mind Intensive. They aren't really doing it in North America anymore, but they are still doing it in Asia. And you can attend the seminar in person, especially if you're in Asia or in Europe. It is something that you must go. I actually took my team to go to the one in Malaysia. And then it is an eye-opening for them. And then we met so many like-minded individuals who are open-minded to the MLM industry, and they really loved it. And also they teach them a lot about the money management skills. Another thing that is very important about personal development in our industry is the money management, right? In network marketing and in any business, you can make a lot of money. But like in all business, there are high and lows. So I just mentioned that before. If you don't manage your money well, you'll be very stressed out when you're in your low time. You need to put money aside for your business for a different reason. Like otherwise, and also don't quit your job so early, because you want to be having fun while doing it and not having people can see you when you're stressed, right? You want to be spending what is needed to be spent. And Ramin always teach us about this business is not a charity. You don't want to give people things for free, because the things that comes for free doesn't have its value. So even if you know someone wants to have FOL, you want someone to have FOL, you give someone an FOL, and then how many times have you heard this? You give someone an FOL and then they never used it because you gave it for free, right? It is something that it comes for free. They don't value it. They don't see the value in it, and they don't use it. They don't really get it. So it's great to share things, to give things away to your team. It's great for that, but don't just give it away for free. So you can give it, but you want them to work for it, to earn it. You create an incentive so they can earn it. Then whenever they can earn it, it becomes a recognition, a reward for them. And then when they achieve it, they will feel really they will feel the achievement. They will be very happy, and they will be very excited, and that duplicates too. So that's what you really want to do. For example, don't just give someone a banner. Hey, I have a banner for free, give this to you, and then you go do your trade show, because then they only use it once and they may never do any trade show anymore, because it may not be for them, right? But if they work a few trade show and they did really, really great, they sold 50 FOLs in their trade show, they came back and tell you, hey, Carolyn, I just sold 50 of FOL from my trade show. We did really great, and I'm so excited for it. So then you can just say, oh, we have this a reward for you, recognizing you on stage or at boot camp, and then give them a banner or give them 100 brochures or something. Or something like next year, no, it's not next year anymore, but this year, no, 2024. So we're going to Dubai soon. And
2025.
Next year we're going to Dubai soon. So start creating some incentives. Say, for example, you need to become an LD. The company has their own incentive, but you, with your team, can have another incentive too. So for example, when there is a cruise, the company pays for the cruise trip, but that doesn't pay for the flight. then you can create an incentive. You become whatever, you do a little bit more sales, and then you can give away the flight as well, or food or hotel that before and after the day. So Dubai is coming up. Make sure you calculate something. If you don't know how to do it, talk to your uplines and do some incentives so that people can earn it, and then they get recognized for it, and then they will be happy when they achieve it.
Yes, that is such a great point, because that actually, that contributes to the personal development in your team, right? You guys are absolutely right about that. Just a quick personal note here. I met my sponsor, Brian Airedale, at the Millionaire Mind Intensive many moons ago. So Sherry, I wanted to ask, do you have anything to add about that? And can you speak a little bit to this picture that we're looking at here?
Well, first of all, you have a millionaire mind.
Yeah, you have a million in mind.
We love this seminar. We learned a lot from them, and so for the personal development, I like to take pictures, as you can tell, and Tammy doesn't. She always hide behind the camera. So
I'm like
so,
Tammy. I don't like to take pictures either.
yeah, she only took picture for her bobo. She her doggy. She really take picture for herself. So I could find all the good ones for me. I couldn't find the ones for with her actually even. But yeah, but all the ones that I went to, and she has been to too. The pictures you see, I attended the secret seminar, and I took the picture with the speakers. So there's a Bob Proctor and Jack Canfield. There's Lisa Licole and T. Hop Ecker, and the one in the middle is actually I took those ones I took in 2007. It's called The Secret. I believe a lot of people watched that movie, The Secret, and they actually had a seminar in Toronto. So that's back then, 2007. And the fast forward, the one in the middle I took last year, and this was basically a selfie, and because I was on this become unstoppable, become unshakable 2023. That is with Tony Robbins. So that one was a virtual one, and you don't have to go anywhere. You just at home and take it on your computer. So so that's the one in the middle. We learned so much from all these seminars. They change your mindset. They keep you up with they give you a lot of great advice for your life. And personally, my purpose to go to personal development and go to attend these seminars, or to take to watch the videos, because I want to be a better self all the time. If you are evolving, you are dying. That's what our CEO always saying. And I like to learn. I learned many management skills. Back in 2005, when I first attended Millionaire Mind Intensive. And I don't know, for those of I don't know if you remember, Carolyn, that actually Half Acre actually talked about the 6 jars account, the six accounts or 6 jars exercise there that you can practice in your life daily. So so when you're making an income, that could be a working income or whatever income that in that month. You put 55% in your necessity account. You put 10% in your long-term savings account for spending. That's for example, you have some big ticket item or travel, and you put 10% in your financial freedom account. That's for your investing. Okay, and you put 10% in your education account, so you always learning and be better. So for me, I have so many things that I want to learn. I want to be better to learn for to learn how to invest my money. I want to learn how to do stocks and options. I want to learn how to do crypto. I want to learn how to do even photography, digital photography. There's so many things, but those you need to pay, right?
Mm.
For the ones you need to pay, you put 10% for education. So it's
Mm.
called a continued education. It's not only for university. The ones that you invest in yourself, it's actually way better for you than the ones that you learn in university. And also 10% in the play account, because work hard, play hard is the key to our life. I love playing. So you put 10% of the money in your play account and 5% in your give account. Give is a donation. You donate to, to the people, like our CEO actually have this big the foundation. We donate. We put $100. He actually match up with you for
Huh?
$100 to go to Kenya, to go to the people who need, the kids who need help. So that's the 5% goes to a give account. So give jars or whatever that you want to do for your life. And this is things that we learned back in 2007 at a Million Mind Intensive.
That is amazing. That's such great advice, Sherry and Tammy. People, we don't ever really talk about managing the money. We only ever talk about making it. So, you just mentioned that this was in 2007. So you guys have actually been with the company since 2007. You're actually shareholders, I believe, right?
Yes.
So my next question is, what kind of life have you been able to create for yourself from making that one fateful decision back in November of 2007?
Thank you so much. That's we had a amazing time, and I think the time freedom is what we have created, and we both love traveling. We love so many things about our lives. But the one thing that I think a lot of you on this call heard about my $1 million baby story, and so I gotta just share that specific story again, because I think that's something that's so key to my life. Without Opulence, I probably have to claim the bankruptcy.
In
So
jail.
back in 2014, as I mentioned earlier, 2014, I went to Mexico. That when I was pregnant, you can see that pregnant lady right there, right beside Ramin. That was on exotic vacation. Luckily, she didn't pop and want to come out when I was in Mexico. She was like maybe a few months in my tummy. And then I love travel. So in September, that was when she was like 31 week in my tummy, 31 weeks in my tummy. And she said, and no, so and I said to my husband, I said, we should take a vacation before baby, so we can have just our own time. And then we decided to go. We decided to go to Hawaii, and we love Hawaii. So we went to Hawaii, and and we chose this small island called Kauai. Kauai is so small, and they don't even have a proper hospital. So on the third day, on my vacation, during my vacation, we went to a crazy beach, that's private beach, and then we rented the 4-wheel drive, and I think it's a Jeep, and it's very bumpy place, and so we had a good time. And in the afternoon, I decided to take a nap because I feel tired with the baby in my tummy. So I took a nap, and then when I woke up, I saw water broke. And so the water broke. So my husband saying, "Whoa, then we need to go to hospital." So he took me to the hospital, and at the hospital, doctor say, "Oh, your water broke. You need to your baby gonna pop anytime within a couple of days." I said, "Oh no," because we're stuck in Hawaii. We didn't know what to do, and then so we the hospital, actually they had to medevac me all the way from Kauai to Honolulu, which where they have the NICU, the closest NICU in that hospital. So we went, they took me to the ambulance, from ambulance to the flight, the very personal flight all by myself, you know. I feel very special. And then we landed to Honolulu 30 minutes later and took another ambulance. And just imagine how big is that bill, okay? From ambulance to flight, personal flight, to another ambulance. And this is a USA, okay?
Yeah.
And Hawaii is the most expensive state. And so and I had to stay in the hospital for 5 days even after the baby was born. And she had to stay in the NICU until because she was born like 3 pounds, and she had to grow to at least 5 pounds. But those 2 pounds took us almost 2 months. So she
Wow.
stayed in that NICU for almost 2 months. And I stayed in the hospital for 5 days, and I need to look for a place to stay because we know nobody in Hawaii. And so we ran a short-term rental, and we rent a car, and expenses daily is like $200-300 every day. And
Wow.
just on that part. And then and of course the hospital bill sent to us later, a couple months later, and then we see the bill on top of bills and on top of bills. But I had no fear. And my baby was healthy. That was most important. She's good. She's healthy. She came back home, to us, with me. And my mom actually, she had to cancel her trip in China. She went to China for my cousin's wedding, and she had to cancel her trip. And she flew all the way to Hawaii to spend time with me. So all these bills add together, I would say minimum about $500,000.
Wow.
And that is from the hospital, from the medevac, from the flight, from ambulance, from my mom's flight, everything together. It's approximately $500,000. And
Wow.
if Opulence didn't pay me every single week faithfully, and I had to claim the bankruptcy for sure.
Wow.
That was a crazy time. But and after that, time with my baby was so important, because kid never grow back. Well, they grow up daily, and there are so many things you can like I can spend that time with her. And the time freedom, it's the key to enjoy life. And this picture that you're seeing right now, it's back in 2017, I believe. Tammy and Chris came to visit us, and we went to the beach together. And yeah, that was when Bing Bing 3 years old.
Nice. And Tammy and Chris, you guys were able to stay for a good long time, right? Because
Oh yeah, until I want to kick them out.
I think we were there for a couple months.
Yeah.
and that's what this business gives you, is this time freedom, right? Amazing. Well, I love that story. I will never get tired of hearing it. I know sometimes you're tired of telling it, Sherry, but it really is a testament to this business. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And it doesn't mean it stops there, because when you're not in your home country, you can still be building business too, because it's a
Exactly.
global thing.
So my next question for you guys is, you guys have been providing mentorship and leadership to your teams for, the past 17 years. As the industry has evolved, would you say that your style of guidance and mentorship has changed, or is it fundamentally the same?
Well, fundamentally the same to me. I always suggesting our leaders to have fun while you're building your empire. For us, having fun is a key part, because if you are enjoying the process of working, you don't feel that you are working, and we have great people around us, and we want and we create this atmosphere to provide to our team. And when we especially when I was in Toronto with Tammy, we open our house, we do our events, and we have our teams come to us every week. Every Sunday night, we had a call together, we had a strategy session together, and we had barbecue together. We do if you can see this this picture, you can those are the Halloween party we did. We went to the yard barbecues, and so many things that we do every every now and then. It's for sometimes weekly. We love this atmosphere to having fun with our team. Having fun in your life is also important. You wanna have fun. You wanna enjoy life because you only live once.
Yes.
You only live once. You want to have fun. So create that fun atmosphere with your team, and your team want to be with you too.
Exactly. You know, you can be serious about your business and have fun at the same time. I love that. I love that about you guys.
Thank
So
you.
now I want us to talk a little bit about events and how you guys got creative to do the events, to give you opportunities to prospect and to sell products. I want to start with Tammy. Can you tell us what we're looking at here?
Yeah, actually, people join a network marketing business because of fun, like how what Sherry was saying. A lot of people, they just want to have fun and they don't really do business. But during when they are having fun, they ask a few more people to come and have fun together, and suddenly those people join, and then they have a few people that came and joined, and then your business is just like that, and then it booms. So it's don't just say, oh, this is just too it's just fun. A lot of people, they just want to quit their business, their job, because they're fun, because they don't get that in their atmosphere, at their job atmosphere. So that's why having the fun is very important. And a lot of people say, oh, this is just for fun, it's not gonna grow business. The business is just grow. This is the root of everything. Is the root how everything start growing, and then one person becoming two becomes four, and that's how it goes on. Yeah, so talking about fun, this is one of a fun event that I was doing with a dog party. I'm deeply in love with dog, and my dog especially. This is Bobo. As I mentioned before, I don't really wear jewelry, and when I start with the business, we had to pay about 4,000. I don't remember if it's 4,000 US or 4,000 Canadian dollars, but it's a lot of
3,500
money.
US, 35.99 US.
Yeah, so it's a lot of money and a lot of fashion jewelry. So they're stuck in my house. We do a lot of trade shows, and then we sold some. And there are some products that I cannot sell. They're simply not suitable for everybody. So it is like stock that is in my house, in my basement. So I think, oh, what can I do with this? How can I turn this into money? So I was thinking, and then you need to be very creative in this business. So I was thinking, okay, I love my dogs, and I have a lot of people who love dogs, and I have a lot of friends who love dogs. I have a lot of team who loves dogs. So let's do a dog party. And someone's dog has a birthday, so we have a dog party, and then we said we have 11 dogs that day, 11 dogs that day. So we have a contest. Everybody wears a piece. And then you see this is Bobo wearing our beautiful piece there. And then we have a contest. Whoever wins it, they will actually get some kind of, I don't remember what they get. I think they got a piece. But so when they wore this piece on their dog, it looks so beautiful on the dog. And actually I sold 2 pieces of the stuff that I can never sell. And that's how I actually sold it. So talking about the events, it is very important in our business. If you live in a condo, or if you live in an apartment there, where there is a party room, you can use for free, or you pay a really low amount of a low price. then you can actually invite people and start with your team and invite people to have parties down there. Utilize every month, every event. If you don't know what to do, use birthday or farewell or welcome, or just do any, just think about, just think of a topic like Easter, whatever, right? And then host events in community center. We hosted cash flow game in the community center before. People like potluck. People like to eat. People like to be cooking and sharing their food. People love sharing. So last week, Wednesday night, we have a tour in the head office. We had doubled the amount of people that showed up because it was a potluck. So every last Wednesday of the month in the office, in the Richmond Hill office in Toronto, there's going to be a potluck party, and utilize it. Bring your friends, bring some food, share it with people, and then their friend will bring more friend, and then their friend will bring more friend, and then it means that there's going to be more people joining your business. And then of course, I just mentioned about the home shows, different. Just be creative, have fun. This picture is we are doing some trade shows at some farmers market, I think, yeah. And a lot of farmers market, oh, there's no picture of the dog cookies. In some farmers market, they usually have a 70% rule. 70% has to be you have to be selling like farmer stuff, like vegetables and stuff like that. Something that you make it, you bake it, or you grow it. But I don't make the stuff, I don't bake the stuff, and I don't grow the stuff. What I did was I created something. I made some dog cookies that I put some FOL in it. And then I bake some. I love baking. So if you're not a baker, if you don't like baking, if you don't like that, then do that. Do something else, right? I love baking, but I don't like eating the bakeries. It's not because it's bad. I just don't like it. But yeah, so I did some dog cookies because outdoor events, a lot of people bring their dogs out. So I just baked some dog cookies with FOL in it. So people come and try the cookie, and then people come and start chatting, and then they ask me what FOL is, how is it good for the dogs, and how is it good for humans. And then I started great conversation. And then of course I want to get my table fee as well. So the dog cookie is on the left side. This bag here in the middle, this brown bag here, is the dog cookie with FOL. So I tell, yeah, so this one here, so I tell people how good it is for their dog, and then they start asking me questions and how it's good for the dog, and then they buy this bag thing here is $8. I don't really make a lot of money on it, but it helps with the table cost as well. So sometimes you go to an event, you may not be able to sell $100 thing or $80 thing or whatever, but at least you, for me, I sort of feel bad of this. I already covered my table. There's no stress on me for having a bad event, but I can have so many opportunities to talk to people and explain what FOL is and play with their dog. And then they're when you're playing with the dog or with kids, they will start talking to you, and they want to listen to you more because you're taking care of their kids and just playing together. The mom likes the kid, like Sherry was talking about the kids for so long, right? And then Halloween party, you just saw the pictures with Halloween party. Halloween party is actually the best parties I recommend that everyone has to do, because when everyone is dressed up, they are having so much fun. They don't have the shield, they don't have to protect, they don't feel like, I don't want to talk to you, you don't want to talk to me. They will start being very free, and they open up themselves really, really nicely. And then they had so much fun. They saw so many people all dressed up, and then they dressed up as well. Then they will want to see, I want to know more about this business. I want to be in your group here. I want to be in your atmosphere. I love this environment, the vibe here. So you really want to do that. And also karaoke. So anybody who knows Renee loves karaoke, and then he loves that. So the reason why he does that a lot, because he met so many people through karaoke as well. So we joined him. I think in the early days we do karaoke all the time because Sherry loves drinking with him, and I do too.
That's amazing. I love your creativity. Sherry, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I have a lot to add, but that time is running out, so we just have to move on. Sorry.
Oh, okay, all right. So this picture quickly is just the cash flow game that you guys talked about. It's just a really creative. You guys have come up with some very creative ways to sell product and to
Meet people.
prospect. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
for playing this game here, you actually can really have a few hours of their attention at their time and build like and trust, and also know how they how their personality is. Some people are very conservative. Some people are very open mind. This game teach about passive income. This is like Robert Kiyosaki's casual game. So it
Right.
teaches about passive income, and people are, oh, I want to. You can see some people keep buying the business, keep doing business. Those are the people you want to bring them to the showroom, or bring them to the weekly Zoom call. And Marie's Friday call at 3 p.m. is really, really good. It's excellent. You have to be there. That call is really, really, really
Tammy, Carol had 3 more questions, so
yeah.
we
Okay.
need to move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Just,
You
just
talk
real
too
quick.
long for your baby.
It's my fault.
Just real quick though, Sherry, I think it is important to just quickly say the things that you wanted to add, right? Which is just join networking groups like Meetup, Chamber of
Yeah.
Commerce, BNI,
Yes.
to meet new people and expand your network. That's a pretty important point, I think.
Thank you.
So let us move on. We're gonna just talk quickly about the expansion and growth happening here. Can Sherry or Tammy just speak quickly to this picture?
So a lot of people said, "Oh, I don't have an office there, and how can I do this business?" This business is global. Even a decade ago, it's global because this happened when someone knows someone. We're in Canada, and it's a immigration country here.
Oh,
So
can you just mention that this is in Hong Kong?
yes, this is actually the Hong Kong office. All right, yeah, this is the Hong Kong office. So there's a lot of people in Canada and actually around the world. They are like immigrants from different places. Like for myself, I'm from Hong Kong. And then I know a lot of people from Hong Kong. So a lot of people from Hong Kong, they have their families in Hong Kong as well. Even though in different places, a lot of their families are in different parts of the world. As long as you have a network somewhere, just tell them the business and they tell someone else in the business. And that's how our Hong Kong team grew, because I know someone from Hong Kong, my teams know someone from Hong Kong, and then a few more people know someone from Hong Kong. We traveled back and forth a few times. We did a few presentations. We did a few presentations online and in the off on in a Starbucks and stuff like that. And then suddenly more people join, and then we have an office there. You have the right amount of people. You have the activities. You have there's going to be much more activities because it's just grow exponentially. And then you see Brian is in this picture here as well. Brian Arundel in Hong Kong. He actually got a few people in Hong Kong, and then he went to Hong Kong as well to join us. And then he and in Hong Kong, he made a few phone calls. On Facebook, he met someone online, someone he totally don't know online. And then that's how he had the whole entire Africa, Nigeria, whole expansion. And that's how the beauty of this business is. Everything you can do from a connection, one connection to the other, to the other, to the other, and you can do everything online.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really quite amazing. So that leads me into this next question, right? This is a people business, and so it's prone to conflict as all different types of people try to work together. What's your advice to maintaining a cohesive and focused team?
Opulence Global is a Canadian family, a company, but we're all like we're it started from Canada, but it grew global. So in Canada, when we started it, because Canada, as I said, is a lot of immigrants, and there's a lot of immigrants in different parts of the world. Multiculturalism is something that we really, really like. We really like about it in this place. So we're all the same. We're all in this world, one team, one dream, right? To the billion, right? So don't in order to work together together nicely. You just need to respect each other, accept each other, and have tolerance with each other. That's the key to work with all of our team members and have fun with each other. Everybody has their own character, their own personalities, their strength and weakness, but we only have one goal, is to build this business, to build this dream together. So and also communication is the key. If there's anything, that just talk to the person, and utilize each other's strength, specialties, and then together we can achieve the same goal. We can achieve more together. The very important thing is don't steal other people's dream. Don't betray them. Let them grow. Let them shine.
Excellent. I love that. Anything to add, Sherry?
John just said he had a huge team in Hong Kong in his last company. He was just there like in November. So awesome. So yeah, global expansion and team. It's great that Tammy actually covered a majority of them, and I think to keep focus and don't mix your personal with your business, because we got hurt many times in the past, because there are people come, people go, and there are people we build strong relationship. We thought that we are best friends forever, but then they left the business and they left us, and I sometimes I didn't even want to understand. I thought I treat you so good, like I thought you are like my best friend forever, but apparently not. So don't mix that personal and especially your personal your own emotion with the business. Is a business. Okay, you guys can be good friends, but you spend good time together, but there are times just people just move on, and just mind your own business and focus on your own business, and work with the ones who want to work with you, and you support people who want who deserve the support from you. So and they ask for your support, you're there for them. That's all we need to do.
Yeah, that's really excellent advice. So we are 7 minutes past the hour, but we do have one more question for Tammy and Sherry. Oops, sorry, we're skipping ahead a little bit. So the last question is, you guys have a team of 18,000 plus members from 118 countries. What would you say has made you be so successful? Can you give us a few of the actions that catapulted you into this very successful into the very successful businesswomen that you are today?
Okay, well, thank you for that question, because when we first joined our business, our comfort zone, like everyone has their own comfort zone. Some people love presentations, but we don't. Both of us, we didn't like any presentations, and our comfort zone was simply bringing people to see the tour. And however, Sanaz pushed us actually to start to doing presentations, and Ramin pushed us to be the trainers. Standing in front of the room was totally out of our comfort zone, but to be a good student, we understood why they did what they did, and we were actually brave enough to took the lead and start doing it. And that's actually when our business started to flourish, right? And it is important to be trained and and also to do trainings. We duplicate and to do the same to our leaders. We push them up, and we want them to take the lead, and that's when only when your leaders, only when they are doing the presentations, they're doing the whole, like our company nowadays, we have the hosting program, we have the qualified presenters, we have the qualified trainers, and you can even get paid to do that. But then we didn't have that program. We just had to do it. But regardless if you got paid or not to pay, you're not get paid, you get out of your comfort zone, just do what you've been told to do. And that's the key of our business. And when your leaders be the good leaders, you have the freedom to do whatever you love to do. And that is actually called a delegation. Delegation is a very good, that I learned from my partner Tammy. Tammy is very good at that. So Tammy, maybe you can add a few
That's duplication. I think it's very important to know when to let go. Like when you identify your leaders, let them shine. Let
Yeah.
them do their thing. Don't be between them, because they can actually do it really, really good. When they shine, they can actually when they lead themselves, when they lead other people, they can grow actually much, much, much better. They will be happy to take more ownership. If you let them lead the way, they will be happy to take more ownership and the responsibility. And that's really when the team will have the exponential growth. And when they have the exponential growth, then you would just be the one who's supporting them. If they need you, they will call you. Don't just be between them and take all the work, because if you take all the work, then you will you will never be away. You will
Yeah.
not never be able to do what you want to do, because you will be the one who's doing this 24/7.
Right.
But they
You're
will not
actually,
grow as well.
yeah, exactly. They won't grow as
And
well. So this
yeah, and
picture
they
that we
won't grow
have
as
up,
well.
this picture that we have up where it says team incentives. This is one of the tools that you and Sherry use to grow your team, right? And to also foster confidence and to build leaders. Do you want to say a little bit about team incentives?
Yeah, we mentioned earlier before that
Oh, yeah.
you create some incentives, and then you and then they work for it. And this is actually some of the recognition during boot camp, when they and then we gave out the incentive, like cash for them. So this is like
Okay.
a $50 bill, this red thing here, and
Yeah.
probably this young girl here got for $400. And
Oh, wow.
I think that's a incentive for the conference.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is and then when you do this, they become really, really happy, and then their team look at them in another level. That is
Mhm.
very important, because when their team look at them and another level, then it duplicates. Their team wants to be there too, and then their team wants to be there too, and then that's how the duplication occurs.
Excellent.
And
Well,
we
that
really
is,
appreciate our team doing all these stuff for all those years. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
yeah, you guys are amazing leaders. Like I said, I very much appreciate having access to you to get your advice and your guidance and to enjoy spending time. It's just I just really enjoy spending time with both of you, Sherry and Tammy. So thank you so much for doing this for us today.
Thank you,
And
Carolyn, for
now
Thank
your
you, Carolyn, to be such a
wonderful.
great host. Thank you for all your time. Put together this slideshow and the videos. Amazing.
yeah,
Yes,
oh,
thank you, Carolyn.
always,
You
always,
did really, really wonderful.
oh, thank you. Always there for you guys. Like you guys can ask me to do just about anything. I do have my limits, but it's such a pleasure to
No, we not only asked you to do anything, we were pushing your limits. So we're pushing it one step at a time.
and I appreciate that too.
Yes.
I very much appreciate your guidance in my business, even you know, the life advice that you've given. It's been lovely. So we actually are we're about 13 minutes past the hour. If people are willing to stick around, we would like to invite Brian Arundel to
Chris first. Chris
oh,
wants to talk first.
I don't see Chris. Oh, there's
Yes.
Chris. All right, so we have a couple people who just want to share their experiences of Tammy and Sherry. Are you unmuted, Chris? Are you there?
Chris is muted.
I just asked him to unmute. If you can unmute yourself. Chris.
Yes, thank you, Carolyn. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for hosting the event, and thank you, Sherry and Tammy, to share the story. It just like new, 10 years ago until today, it's the same story, the new story. And also, I just want to say, be an honor to be one of the Opulence Global member, not just as individual from different background. And also, I found that the successful this journey is all about the upline support, the company support, and also the beautiful of this diversity of the team, and also the upline, they are great support, inspired, enlightening each of us. Also, I think in this complex and also complicated network marketing, Opulence is the best top choice to pick up, and I very happy to get into this big billion cruise ship. And I found that even though in the current industry, the traditional business, especially in the past 5 years and 10 years, is very tough and seems like into a peak time, into a peak. And also I saw some indication and statistic. Can you imagine it's more than 70% stop business, borrow the money in the bank. But also in the last quarter, 2023, almost 36% of the small business closed down. And I think it's very good timing for this new network marketing industry with increasing the personality connection and also with the rising the digital platform. We found a place to working hard together, and we all in this cruise ship to connect, and let's leverage the great trend, as Tammy said, leverage different people personality, and there's a good trend, and also this is a perfect timing to working together with different culture, different language, as Canada is immigration country with all the perspective is diversity. I think it's multicultural, and add the as our CEO said, add some guests together and build this together and make this short. I think together, as we are from different parts of the world, so we still can working connect together. After 10 years with Opulence Global, I discover the true strength with aligning with the people, aligning with the platform, and also the timing. This is the time. Again, thank you so much. I think there's the power of diversity, the multicultural. Again, thank you so much for Sherry and Tammy support, and also thank you, Carolyn. We have a good talk, in the cruise. I feel, the joy, and then I feel it's back again. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. And amazing. That's one of the great things about our business is also we run into some pretty amazing people. I have to say that Chris Lee, you're definitely one of the kindest, most interesting, generous, loving people I've ever met in my life. So thank you for that. I think we're going to ask Nora to speak next, if that's okay, Brian. Nora, are you unmuted?
Hi, Carol. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome, Nora Bastian, to the call.
Thanks you so much. It's great to be here. I just want to, because we're short of time, so I just want to make this quick. With Opulence Global, I really everything, because I've been chatting in the putting my 2 cents on that chat already. But anyways, it's really it was my dream when I started the business. It was my dream to take my siblings, for my siblings to be able to experience the lifestyle that we have. And I know for a fact without this business that I wouldn't be able to do that if I just depend myself on a job or the paycheck. So this last year in Thailand during the conference, I was able to bring 6 of them, my siblings. That's those my siblings that are in the Philippines. I was able to take them to Thailand for the conference. I kind of expose them to the business and what I do, because to the gist of it, the community. So I was able to do that. And I think I shared that when I did my speech before I had a stroke, before I forgot. So anyways, I said, my brother was telling me that at the end of my speech, I said, this is a dream come true, that I was able to bring my siblings Let them experience the lifestyle I have through this business with unlimited budget. So that's exactly what happened, because that will not happen if I was just working in my job. So that's what I want to share. And I said, like I said this over and over again on calls. Never, this business is amazing. It's a blazing. Never, never, never stop. You may slow down, but never stop your shopping credit, because that's happened to me when I was very, very sick back in. Actually, when I started this company, I was very sick, but I understood the power of the shopping credit. So I never stop, no matter how tough it is, life will be, and I never stop it. And the beauty about what Ramin created, what our CEO created with a compensation plan, is you can slow down, you can take a break, whether you're sick or you can be sick or whatever, as long as your shopping credit is there, is intact, you never stop it, you can always jump back into the boat and run. And this is exactly what I am doing right now. Is I've been only 3 months since the stroke, and praise God for our product, FOL. I never see hospital. I just went to the doctor to have a neurologist to have uh, an MRI, so I can actually understand what happened to me. That's how I found out that I had a stroke. With my case, it's supposed to be a surgery and ICU. So I really, really thank God for that, of what we have, the power of our product and the power of our compensation plan. You can just not do it for yourself, and you can also give to others or help others. So thank you so much. That's all. Just wanted
Thank
quick.
you. Thank you so much, Nora, and take good care. All right. We'll talk to you again soon.
Absolutely.
All right. Brian Arundel.
Yes,
Brian?
hello there, Carolyn. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes. Yes, we
Well, I
can.
would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to our Opulence community from all over the world. And Carolyn, thank you for putting together such an amazing presentation. I guess first of all, I really would love to congratulate and commend, Sherry and Tammy on their amazing success. These ladies have been an inspiration to me in my journey. One of the things that I will commend them on is their ability to pull teams together. We definitely miss Sherry in Toronto. Opening up her home to us, allowing us to come in. Every night when we had our leadership calls, we would be there to listen to the calls together. At the end of the calls, we would have sizzle sessions to basically, as she said, to strategize and to, talk about what we learned, the particular team. And it was the glue that held a lot of our teams together in Toronto. And, we had Lior's team there at that time when Lior was still connected. My team was there, and all the different leaders that were connected to Sherry were in that room. And it was an amazing, amazing time. The next thing I would love to commend Sherry on is in her ability to build friendship in depth, because Sherry and I she's not my sponsor, but right from probably my second week in the business, she sort of took that sort of motherly role to take me under her wing. And that's one of the reasons why I ended up doing, my first trip was in St. Martin, because she encouraged me to go. And I had a team that was growing in St. Martin, and she said, Brian, you have to go to St. Martin. And so, about, I don't know, 2 months or 3 months after I started the business, I was in St. Martin. Similarly, same thing happened with Hong Kong. And because of Sherry, I was in Hong Kong. So, I definitely celebrate the successes of all of my uplines, because I know that their success shows the possibility of my own success. And that's the one thing I would tell everyone on the call, is to celebrate and to really lavish, or to, join in the successes of your uplines, because their success is something that you're going to be able to get down the road. And it's not just about you, it's about the people around you, putting your attention on the people around you, making sure that they succeed. And, by having that mindset, your success is going to come. Again, just be patient, keep the working, keep pushing, keep striving, keep being focused, and it will happen. So congratulations, ladies. You deserve everything that you've gotten from this company, and I wish you much, much, much more success. So thank you for listening.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
Brian.
Thank you so much, Brian. We have Ronan with his hand up. Ronan,
Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you.
That is wonderful. Wow. Sherry and Tammy, my uplines, my LD3s. First of all, thank you. This was an amazing call. And I think everyone, especially the new ones, need to listen to the recording. But you know, when you get to know someone for 10 years, I'm actually about to celebrate my 10th year on the 14th of March. And that's a very important date because around the beginning of March, I started to have these calls with this guy called Lior, and then he put me across to this lady called Sherry, and she puts me across to this gentleman called Reza, and after speaking to all three of them, they decided to fly me 27 hours from Melbourne to Toronto. And everything in this trip was amazing, but I think the best part was when Lior and Sherry decided to take me out and get me drunk, so I'll say yes. And, and it was such a fun evening, and Sherry was so into it, she actually forgot her car with the engine on, lights on. Now we're going in and we're drinking, and we're coming out and we can't see the car. The only thing you see is this mountain of snow with lights under it.
Roland, do you remember that was a cold day? It was back in. I remember it was like snowing day. So it's good. It's good that I didn't turn off my car. That was for 2 hours, and I went back to a warm car, not a cold car.
That is absolutely true. I guess this is not another example of how you can turn every lemon into lemonade. And that's why Tammy is so successful. I was still in total shock. It was the first time I've ever been to Canada. I've never seen so much snow, and it was so cold. So I just wanted to say thank you, because 10 years ago, your dedication, your attention, the amount of time that you have spent with me, this is really one of the reasons that I'm still here. And Opulence Global and you and Reza, which are the only uplines I really have left, and Tammy, of course. I have Renee there in the middle. But you guys have allowed me to have an incredible life.
10 years ago, you actually, you and Leo were the first ones discovered I made pregnant that night.
Yes, that's very true. We just didn't know it's going to cost you $1 million. Thank you very much. Thank you. It was a great call.
Thank you so much, Ronan. Thank you everyone for sharing and participating. If anyone has anything else, the only thing that I want to share actually right now is Nora, there are so many comments in the chat, people wishing you well, and everyone sending you love, and definitely for me and Sherry and Tammy, we are absolutely sending you love and the best wishes ever. So
yeah, we are so happy to hear you back to Toronto, to Canada, and safe and sound, and with of course Fountain of Life. You have true faith in it, and took the momentum pack that I remember you just told us, and just do that every day. And we're so happy that you are back to us.
yeah, and doing well.
Thank you so much, everyone. Actually, update memory is coming back. I was so worried about this call that I might be like doing like that, trying to remember. Or sometimes my brain would talk. Like sometimes I was sending a message to Sana. Knows a lot about them because she was messaging me while I had no clue. I was in a coma. And then when I just got long, Mrs. almost messaging me every day. God bless that woman. We are so blessed to have her really as and Ramin leading this company, because they're not just a business making money. They really care. They truly, truly care. And I really love that about, that's probably why I'm still here, and we have a great uplines. Sherry has been, it's like our thing is not, this is not, it's like a family, really.
Yes.
We are like one huge global family. There's no race, no nothing like that. We don't have that. It's just one big happy family. And yes, we lost some people quit, some people, but
Down.
yeah, yes, but you have to stick with, because you know what we have. We know what we have. And right now, I am really working on getting back on call, because I can remember sometimes I have challenge finding stuff in the back office, but it gets frustrating sometimes. But Paul would say, be patient with yourself, be patient with yourself. Remember, it's only been 3 months. It's only been 3 months. So yeah, because I really want to get out there and do something. So maybe I'll start with doing in the house one-on-one, just doing that. So that's what I've been telling the team. So now actually some of them that fell off, they're actually back. I just saw my back office. It's like, oh, there's more active
Yeah.
because they saw they heard some of them know already the full story, but I shared some on Facebook.
Yeah.
But really, I cannot, first of all, I really have to thank God, because our Janet Hilario, because she was there, and she know extensive uses of FOL, and she too, oh my God. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone.
You're so welcome.
Never
Nora.
give up without FOL, and never stop your shopping credit. You may slow
Yes.
down, but never let that go. Those two things. Oh my God. Now with Divine, so much. So
All right,
anyway,
thank you so much
thank
for
you.
sharing, Nora. We're all so happy
Thank you,
that you're
Nora.
doing so well. We are actually 30 minutes past the hour, so I think we will
Yeah, I want to thank everyone who commenting on the chat. Thank you, Ifra Hassan. I know you are here for us, and I cannot wait to see you guys in Ottawa actually next month. And thank you for inviting me to be the guest speaker for April 20th. So if you are in Ottawa or surrounding place, please come to Ottawa. I would love to spending time with you. And thank you, Ifra, for inviting me. And we had Mavis actually she joined really early. Thank you, Mavis. Thank you, John. Thank you, Karen Henry. And thank you, Maria Baptiste, and our new friends we met on a cruise, Aranya and Pina, all the way from Thailand. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think who else?
Amarjeet.
Did I miss anybody?
Yeah, we got Amarjeet from Singapore, as always.
Amarjeet, absolutely. And
and Annie Thomas.
Yes, and Mona, thank you, Mona. Mona is go back to 2005 when the company just started. I think she was one of our first shareholder.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then Bella and Daria from Alberta. I got it wrong. I said Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Donna Pang, Isam,
We have
Harry,
Larry. Thank you, Larry.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you so much for your commenting, and thank you for joining our call today. And we are really appreciating for the time that you're spending with us. And this is a 20-year journey. It's to cover in an hour and a half. It's amazing.
Thank you. Oh, and Neema from the US, Minnesota, and Shamala. So with that, I think we will release everyone to go and enjoy the rest of their Sundays. Thank you for joining us. And are we gonna 1, 2, 3? One,
One,
two, three.
One
One team.
One team,
One
one dream,
dream
to the
to the
billion.
billion.